Who's ready for a high-speed montage? Hey guys, welcome back here on another adventure in Minecraft, and today I got a little bit of progress to show you. I hope you enjoyed that little section of seeing how I've been dealing with some stuff, and I'll explain what it is all about here. Essentially, I've got a pathway kind of laid out, and I've come up with a purpose for those overhang areas. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do the one little section, but we'll talk about it as we get up there. But if you follow this torch line here, this is the path, where the path is going to go. And I've kind of already laid out everything to make sure that it's double, so that way I can get a very smooth transition in the path. That means we are going to be implementing some kind of half slabs, which means more than likely cobblestone, because it's the best to bring into a pathway that's supposed to be looking organic. It's going to come up right up against this here, and then go up this direction, and it goes off that way, and then it's going to come back through the hill and go up the hill towards where the water's coming out. But I also, as you saw, was digging this out, and this is set up as such so that we can have an area for sheep or cows. I don't know which one's going to go here. And then we have this section over here, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I just like the fact that it's so secluded and far away. I could put like a water thing in here, but it's kind of pointless. I could put a potion area in here, also kind of pointless. I could make a dark room and do some sort of seed harvester or something like that. I don't know. We're gonna think about what to use that for. If you have any thought process on that, go ahead and let me know down below. It's not a very big room. I don't want to make it any bigger. I'm okay with bringing it down a couple more. I can bring it down to that level there, all the way through. But as it sits right now, that's the way it's going to stay. And then we'll implement some fences in here along the grass, and I'll show you how that's going to work to keep them in place, along with not having any suffocation issues and allowing me to get back up on the wall here. Also have this area over here. We could use this for storage of some sort, especially if this is like, say, where the sheep are at. We could actually put all of the wool colors in this area, which would kind of make sense as far as I'm concerned to have that right there. Could also set up a furnace to cook the meat in and store it, because it would be right next to where they're at. But now we have this other one over here to dig out too, and it's also going to be full of mobs. I don't know how much of that made it on camera, but it's a constant battle with all of these mobs around here, these huge overhangs. So it comes up to here, and then we'll probably have... I swear that wasn't there. I'm guessing that was Enderman. Anyway, and then we'll have it kind of go along this direction back up the hill. So I have one cow right there. I have not seen another one for a while. I do know that there used to be two up there, and I'm hoping there's somewhere else around here that I can bring them in. Now I have this other area in here that is really dark and nasty, but I want to pull all of the sand out of here and make it look all stone-like. So I'm going to pull all the sandstone, all of the sand out, which is fine because, you know, sand is a good resource to have. And then I don't think I'm going to take it down necessarily all the way to the bottom there, but it's going to be pretty close. And more than likely we'll end up using this one for cows, is my thought process. So the whole idea for this, on how I've been clearing everything out, is to basically bring it back until it's stone. And that's where we're at. Just like that. It's a very easy way to know where to stop. I'm going to go ahead and throw some torches down here so we can get a little bit of lighting going on. Try to keep things from spawning while we're in here, so I don't get had. And I also have a whole bunch of smooth stone on me, so we can cover this up as we go, type of thing. It was nice to figure out what to do with this area. I didn't know what I wanted to do at first, and I had it in my head originally that I was just going to tear it all down. I'm really, really glad I didn't do that. I think that would have looked terrible, and it would have been a shame. It would have been a shame to see it all go bye-bye like that, but we are going to make this pertified. So, last episode I was talking about issues with internet connection, and I went ahead and right after that evening, went out, picked up a new router. The router I had was actually quite old and outdated as far as its capabilities, so picking up a new router was not a problem as far as I was concerned. Just having the ability to upgrade, I was pretty happy about that. But I also picked up a Cat 5 line to replace, let's see here, how do I want to do this? I think we'll go like that. To replace the switch box I had set up between my wife and I's computer. I figure if something was going bad and I couldn't figure out what it was, if I started eliminating things like that, essentially what I did was eliminate another component that could potentially be going bad. So I took that out and have the new router set up, and everything is working much faster than it used to be. I'm noticing less delay. I actually, as a test before starting recording, bumped up the chunks to 32 chunks, and was still able to get 90 frames per second when running around and doing things. It dropped down to around 60 frames per second. But the fact that I was able to get that much while playing an online game was great, but it did bump me back off. So I don't know what's causing the issue still. Obviously something else is still being a problem, and unfortunately I have no clue what it is. So working on it. I have been leasing a modem directly from Comcast, which apparently a lot of people frown upon doing for many reasons and on many levels. The main one being is just the ridiculous cost that they charge you for renting a modem from them, when you could essentially buy one yourself. You could buy a new one every year and still be spending less money than you are spending by leasing one from them. So I think we're going to go ahead and look into doing that, where we are going to have, I'm going to do like this. We are going to have our own, oh, I see, modem. I'm gonna do some research on it and figure out what I need to do as far as getting it set up from them and all that stuff. Purchase that, and then I will have literally eliminated all of the outside possible issues. That means the only thing that will be left is their end, and I will be able to, hopefully, this is my thought process, finally prove to them once and for all that it's not anything in my house that's causing the problem. Because I've had them out here over the years so many times, time and time again, for issues with the connection, and it gets worse, it gets better, etc. But it never really, they never fix it. It's always a problem, and it just ends up staying there because, well, we can't really figure out, here, we'll just do this, and you let me know if that works for you. You know, essentially they have no clue what they're doing, or they know that the lines in the road are bad and they just don't want to dig them up and fix them, or whatever the case is. I'm stuck with a situation that means I get shoddy internet access or shoddy television, and I watch so little TV as it is. But man, I'm telling you right now, when you're sitting down to watch a football game, Seahawks, go Seahawks, and all of a sudden the television just stops working on you, that is a big no-no. That's a bad deal, man. Nobody wants that to happen. Got a game to watch, you know? And it's important, too. Hey, I tell you what. So, wish me luck on all that. We'll see how it works out. I'm going to do my best to not back down on anything with them, and hopefully get something actually resolved, because I'm really tired of dealing with this. So, we'll see what happens. Alright, I think we got the secondary done here. I got down to the level I like. I got everything cleaned up. I even found a whole bunch of caving system above here. I lit that all up, which is nice to have that taken care of. I'm liking the thought process. What the heck? I'm liking the thought process that this is going to be set up in such a way that while doing all this, I'm going to have everything lit up around here, and not even having to worry about it or think about it much. It just has been happening. It's very nice to know. I did just hear a cave noise, though, which is probably below me. But essentially, this is all we need for our way in and out. Just need a couple places for a step. As far as I know, they still recognize that as a fence. So I'm going to put one on either end here, like so and like so. And that gives us a way in and out of here. Now, because these all should be solid walls double thick, they cannot glitch through them in any way, shape, or form. The only possible issue we have with that is that they may suffocate, but we are okay with that. Let's get that going like so. That'll also make it darn near impossible for them to escape. So we got way in and out on both of these. We'll do that for the other one as well. Now I just need to get the animals in here, and like I said, I've been seeing them. Here's a cow right here. There's a whole bunch of sheep down there. So I need to head over to the other island there and pick up some wheat and see about getting some aminals in both of these pens here, and being able to finish that off will be super awesome. Let's see here, how can we set this one up? If I take this out right here, put in a boom, boom, there we go. And same thing on the other side. We now have ways in and out. Awesome. Okay, so that's good to go. We've got lights for temporary in here. Let's go ahead and grab some wheat and get some animals in here, shall we? Well, hello, Mr. Squishy. How are you today? What's that? Do you want to give me your squishies? Your squishy slimies? Oh, thank you very much. No? None from you? Alright then. We are back here! Getting some of these sheeps moving on here. Let's see if we can attract some of them. Actually, I got tons of freaking creepers. You know, I gotta say, after the whole firework thing, I don't know if you guys are even aware of that. We made fireworks for rain. I was down on gunpowder considerably. That is not the case anymore, just from going back and forth through here. Good lord. Creepers be spawning like constantly. What happened to the sheep? Did you just die? There they are. Come on, sheepies. Am I not here? I'm not here. Come on. You following me? There you go. Come on up. We're gonna give you guys a new home. So I only need to gather 2 of the sheep, but there are sheep everywhere. Damn monsters everywhere too. No? How about now? Yep, you want it. Come on. Come on. You're here? You here? Alright, come on in. Come on in. And boom, and boom. Make it the baby. Woohoo! Alright, sheep are on its way to being successfully put into place. Let's put another torch right here. It seems a little bit dark. Yeah? Yeah. Good. Let's grab this cow. Oh man. He's determined to kill himself. Come on. Come on up. You like me. You want my wheat. You like me. You think I'm neat. But most importantly, you want my wheat. That is copywritten. You cannot sing that song. It was the #1 charter right there in the works. All right, you're in here. Let's see if we can't find ourselves another cow to keep you happy, huh? Keep you company. Oh, I see one already. How can we get down there? Let's go this way. The light is fading. We must hurry. Come here, cow. Now, once we got these in place, and we are okay, we know that everything is going to be copacetic. I do not want you. we can kill everything else on the island. We are going to get some spawns from time to time. It's just bound to happen. You follow me? Nope. Come on. There you go. So we'll have some random stuff showing up. I'm going to cut that back and that back. I don't like the overhangs as far as they are. I want to just kind of mimic the rest of the stuff. We'll have probably a path that just kind of winds around it to different places. You've not really seen this part of it. I mean, I suppose you've seen a little bit of it up from the island, but on the back side of this area, there's not really much to look at. I don't know exactly how I'm going to treat the area, as far as making sure it's all lit up and stuff at some point. More on why that's necessary in the future, but I'll have to figure something out. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you know, this is my area, so once you get over on the other side, I don't really know what I want to do. But we'll figure something out, I'm sure. You ready? You guys like each other? We'll find out. I'm gonna eat your offspring in front of you. I can't because my food is full. Alright, we successfully have cows and we have sheeps in their pens. Cows bring leather and food. Sheeps bring wool and food. As far as I'm concerned, there is no reason to have pigs. Nor is there any reason to have chickens, providing that I still have access to all of the arrows that can be found over at the triple spawner by Rain's area. I do have some other thought processes for that, but we're going to hold off on that for now. I did grab some resources to set up some chests and stuff in here. I think we're going to go ahead and set this room up as a area for the wool. And if I can figure this out correctly, we can make that happen. I'm going to just widen this up just a little bit more here, like so, and kind of keep everything even as possible. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. And boom. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And boom. Okay, we got 2 sections there. Now, there's 16 different colors, but there's also some other stuff that goes along with that. But what I was thinking, I just want to do this like a real quick sloppy type of situation. I want to put in some jack-o'-lanterns down on the ground like that, and then I'm going to put some chests on top of them. Oh shoot! I didn't think about that, did I? We can work through this. There we go. And we can do another chest right on top of each other like that. I'm gonna do the same thing here. And more chests. That is facing the wrong direction. That will not work for us here. So we've got some lighting already in place. We have a decent structure kind of showing itself. We just got to mimic everything. I do have some smooth stone on me so I can fix this up. I want to have this also be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so, and then we can do the same thing here with the pumpkins in the ground here, like that. And we also want to mimic, I don't know why I just don't put that other stuff on my hotbar. For some reason I haven't. Deal with it. Alright, so this goes like so. Boom, boom, boom. We now have that set up correctly, that's set up correctly, and then we have this one last section right here. So we put in 2 more pumpkins. Let's go ahead and leave that on the hotbar this time. Boom, boom. And 2 more sets of chests. Boom. That is all of the colors right there. Go ahead and do that as well. And now we can pop out one area to come in through. And we're going to go ahead and choose this here as our area in. Got a pretty easy way in and out here. I want to make sure everything is uniform as much as I can. Okay. Like so. And then we can put in our last set of chests back here, along with a workbench. And easiest way to do that, we're going to put a workbench and a pumpkin down on the ground, and then our double chest, and that will be for dyes, shears, that kind of things. We should probably also just go ahead and leave some wheat in here. I suppose would be a good idea. We can leave that right there for now. Now we have a basic room set up. It's all kind of uniform and everything. It gels well with each other, makes sense, all that good stuff. Now let's kind of try to pertify it up a little bit. First thing I want to do is make this an entrance area by doing this. Let's go ahead and grab these guys here. And then go across. Now we got ourselves a nice little entrance area. We also could use some steps to make it easier to get in and out of here. So let's go ahead and make some half slabbish. Whoa! That was some lag and a half. Holy cow. Half slabbish. We want stone half slabbish. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Nice, nice. Can come in and out, no problem. I think we're gonna mimic this right here as well. Like so. So we can do that. And that. And let's go ahead and pop this up. Kind of really make this stand out by going like this. That means I can bring these out. I'm going to go ahead and take this one out as well. I'm liking it. Let's go ahead and extend this room up. I think we're going to leave the stone color in here. It's working well for us, but I want to implement some other kind of wood color. So first things I could think of to do was to bring in some of this, because I think it works well with the dark actual like log. So I'm going to make some half slabs here, and maybe we can put in a floor like this. Now this does multiple things here. Oh my gosh. What it does for me though is it helps hide those pumpkins up a little bit more. Now the only time you see them is when you're right on them. Did you hear that? Oh my gosh, I'm obviously lagging terribly here. I don't know what's causing it. I just hope it gets fixed. Okay, got ourselves a nice floor. We got ourselves a pretty good situation here. I'm gonna go ahead and take, how many do I have left on me? Yeah, I think I can have enough to do this. Take the rest of these out. Like so. Let's get those logs here. I'm not here. Oh, I am here. Why can't I place it over there? I was in it? Really? You can glitch through the corners like that? That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay. What do we think? What do we think? How many do I have left? I think I'm gonna do this. Not bad. Some basic structure to it and whatnot. Okay, we got lighting in here. We got storage in here. We've got brick in here for another color. We've got flooring. I want to do something special with the ceiling here because it just looks kind of plain Jane. So let's go ahead and pull this all out. Give ourselves a nice little effect going on there. Looks good to me. Another thing we could do with that is do something like this. Bring these across here, like it's more support. And I think we got our basic storage room set up. Nothing else really needed in here. Should have enough for all the colors. We can indicate colors if we like by putting them in the walls like so. Right there, right there, right there. And that will give us a little, the only ones we can't indicate are these ones, but if we do the whites, gray, and black there, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But anyway, what am I trying to say? That's a good question. That we're done. That's what I'm trying to say. We're done for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am not actually here right now, so I'm going to get kicked offline any set. Oh, I'm not getting kicked off. It's working better than it was, but I'm obviously still getting some interruptions, and I don't know what's causing it. Hopefully we get that figured out. As usual, folks, thanks for watching. Don't forget that like and subscribe. I hope to see you on another adventure as we continue on with more Minecraft and I continue on having lag. Let me open. I want to... we'll see you next time.